Welcome to Orlando. We got a beautiful day here, and again, we've seen some crazy weather here over the years, but this is Scorch, presented by AutoZone.
All right, here we are, round 3, Formula Drift, FD Orlando. Kind of love and hate this track. It's rough, kind of rough around the edges. The weather is not the greatest. I think we're gonna get some rain tomorrow, which is practice and straight into qualifying. But on the bright side, our cars are freaking ready. They're ripping, they look great. We're putting some final little adjustments on them, things that we have to do in between rounds, and since the cars don't come back to our Feal Suspension headquarters, we have to do them here on the road. You all right?
Oh my God.
So yeah, Eddie's checking the valves. He's finishing up my car, the S15. We just adjusted the valves on Simon's car. This round is only a pro round, no pro spec, but we got the pro spec car here. It's just gonna sit and look pretty right behind the Feal coilovers. Yeah, very much looking forward to running this track tomorrow, wet or dry, don't matter. We're gonna rip on it, and we got rain settings, we got sick dry settings. Just looking forward to tomorrow all in general. So it's super patchy conditions. It's fun because it's just a challenge every time. It's just practice. So yeah, everything's fun. When you have to compete and you don't know if it's gonna be wet or dry on the bank, you don't know if it's gonna be wet or dry around interclip 1 versus interclip 2, that's when it's like nerve-wracking, right? But we're having fun. We're making the best of it. Every single lap that I spin is a different condition. We're changing the car setup to accommodate that, but at a certain point you gotta just kind of like say, I don't know what I'm gonna get handed to me when it's my time to be up there, and you just gotta deal with it. And man, that challenge is just fun. So looks like it's gonna pour a little bit more. We've got a little bit of a break, and then we got more practice, another break, more practice, and then qualifying. So we're just like waiting it out, driving, not just gonna omit practice, even though these might not be the conditions we qualify in, and just trying to make the best of it. Crazy weather. This is our biggest break in practice. We got an hour and a half left. Autograph signing, just meeting fans and handing out autographs. And props to the fans for being out here in like rain and consistent rain, heat. So die hard, man. I freaking love that. We're gonna go out and do an hour and a half of practice and then qualifying. Friday, we've been running through practice. It's been pretty freaking awesome. The cars are doing great. Simon's car is looking great, running great. My car, freaking killer. It's awesome. But practice is done. Now we're patiently waiting for our qualifying runs. And on the last run of practice, I went into the burnout box with Forrest Wang, and I actually had to pull out before making the actual run. The car was misfiring, and I knew it was probably just down one cylinder, and sure enough, as soon as we came back in, it was just a faulty spark plug wire. So we changed everything out. It seems to be running really smooth, so very much looking forward to running my qualifying run in just a little bit here.
Red lights extinguished, and here we go through that start chicane. Not part of the equation. That's not until tomorrow, but getting familiar with it. Odie initiates, quick little tap of the brakes. He is dragging it on the wall. Yes, sir, the Ineos oil running through the veins now past. Quick little correction, that was a micro correction. The judges go aghast as they were absolutely looking for a burner. And another stellar run. 91.33 for Odie Bakshis. Simon Olsen, Feal Suspension S15, jumps into that first outside zone. See those wheels go around the consize now, coming to a halt now, coming down off that bank, into that inside clip. Ooh, looked like he had a little adjustment there. It looked like he wasn't gonna make it. Made a small micro adjustment, still ended up hitting that front clip. You can see that front fender there, the headlight coming off with one headlight. Simon Olsen, good job, an 83.66. Well, that's a wrap on qualifying, and there is how it ends. Can you feel the heat? Well, guess what? We can, because this is Type S Scorched.
Game day Saturday, and we got about a 2-hour practice and then straight into top 32. I got Jonathan Castro for top 32. He's looking solid. We're freaking looking solid, so it's gonna be a fun one. We made some changes to the car. I'm very excited to go run it and practice just now. Just drivability, you know, just making it fast where we want it to be fast and very drivable where it needs to be drivable. And just stoked on doing that. It's always fun to tinker with suspension and make the car do what you want it to do.
Let's see what we got here from Mike Power and Simon Olsen. Here we go, Simon Olsen initiates Feal Suspension GT radial. Look at that, now he's looking great. Look at Simon Olsen out front, big angle from him now coming down into the transition. Mike Power needs to gain that distance. He is looking a lot more settled than Simon Olsen, but don't know if he's hitting the ticks, hitting the marks. As Simon Olsen, a spot on, great lead run. Simon Olsen gets the win. Here we go, Odie out front. Castro, the chase position. Odie's gonna initiate here, that supercharged LS. Good initiation by Odie, quick to it. Castro, slow roll. Wow, woo! Are you kidding me? Look at this. Castro goes right to the side of Odie. He had to back, oh, he straightens out. We got carnage.
That was a big bump.
That was a big bump there. Castro and Odie gonna roll the tape back, but man, Castro, again, I feel like he just shows up here in Orlando in just such a grandiose fashion.
I had a wild ride with Jonathan Castro. I actually got hit in outer zone 2, going into outer zone 2, and it was a pretty hard hit. My head actually smacked the freaking seat really hard to the point where my glasses kind of slid down, and I tried to correct my glasses, reposition them, but the visor was down. I just kept going either way, no matter what, and yeah, we got the win ultimately anyway. We did a sick lead and sick follow, and it was good. But cars are ready. We got opening ceremonies, top 16, and everyone's in good spirits, and everyone's busting out on the cars, making sure they're tip top. So very excited to get going here pretty soon. Oh, I'm so excited because both Feal Suspension cars are in top 16, so that's just kind of like icing on the cake for a team owner. It feels great. And yeah, my bracket is stacked. I got James Dean in top 16, but I'm freaking stoked because the cars are ripping. I'm feeling good. Got my kids out here hanging out, so it's definitely a way to enjoy the moment. So very much looking forward to it.
We have the twin Feal vehicles, orange and yellow. First up, the Feal Suspension Tuner, Ineos Oil GT Radial Pedal Commander S15. It is Odie Bakshis. Coming to us from Norway, Feal Suspension, Kansai Wheels, Pedal Commander GT Radial S15. It is Simon Olsen. Guess what? You got the Latvian lover in your rearview mirror. He is aggressive. Simon Olsen initiates. Look at, there you go, Christos Blues. Trying to sink in the sword there, but Simon Olsen, he's a Viking. He's from Norway. He knows to fight him off. No problem for Simon Olsen. Looks like Christos Blues takes out that inside clip. Now filling all of that second outside zone. All right, here we go. Christos Blues initiates into the outside zone. He is a lot higher than Simon Olsen, but Simon, really good duplication of that angle. Gets into that pocket, gets into that smoke signal. Can't even see Simon Olsen navigating through that smoke. And Christos Blush, massive angle, filling all that outside zone. Look at Simon tapping the brakes, but Christos. So Olsen gets the win, taking out Christos Blush. Here we go, big sparks flying out the back of James Dean's Ford Mustang. Odie Boxley's leading that Feal Suspension GT Radio pedal commander. Enios Oil S&T. More sparks being thrown by James Dean. Whoa, look at that. The Irish driver hit the three-wheel motion, pulling that thing up, but Odie Boxley continues on with James Dean in that rear view mirror, the side mirror.
Had to battle James Dean in top 16. He's quite a big feat to beat, and I drove super hard. I pushed really hard, and I don't regret it, but I pushed so hard that it costed me that run, and it is what it is. The cars are phenomenal. Everything's working really well, so just excited to be able to, you know, try these things again in New Jersey and let everyone see how well these things work. And I'm actually really stoked for Simon, because he got it to the grade 8. It didn't just like squeeze in, he just drove well. He utilized the car that we built and put it to use, and it's amazing to see a driver hop in a car that works really well and be able to do really well, do better than he's been doing in the previous season. So I feel happy as a team owner, empowering a driver to do well, and I'm confident in my own driving, in my own car, which had some bad luck on our side. So very much looking forward to the next round, round 4 in Formula Drift, New Jersey.
Simon Olsen, get up here, buddy. Contrary to popular belief, you might look like Olsen.
What do you got there, Simon?
We got more tires.
Yeah, dude. There you go.
Now we got the performance of the night, and $2 grand.
Hell yeah.
Super stoked on that. So
awesome.
it's a lot of
Good stuff.
really fun.
Hell yeah.
Didn't expect that, but we got it.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah.